Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy Alexander, and I'm the Division Manager for the Electronic Commerce Division, and I'm here to talk about Modernized e-file, which is also known as MEF. The Electronic Commerce Division is responsible for implementing and maintaining the MEF process for both individual and business income taxes. MEF is a web-based system developed by the IRS in partnership with tax professionals and software vendors to support electronic filing. What that means is that each year, our division reviews schemas, makes necessary changes, and those changes are derived by analyzing reject reasons from prior years and incorporating changes due to legislation or other needs. Our goal is to make as few changes as possible while continuing to improve on the product that is offered by IDOR. Once those updates are complete, we publish the schemas for the software developers to begin their work to develop and update the programs. If you either buy or use a software solution, that is supported by the MEF process. For the business income taxes, also known as BIT returns, MEF is IDOR's only electronic source for return filing. In 2025, we received 718,166 electronic returns and 27,633 standalone payments via MEF. For individual income tax, also known as IIT, despite the fact that we offer a free option on our website, MEF remains the primary source for electronic returns received. MEF is responsible for 98% of the department's electronic returns and over 90% of all IL-1040s received. In 2025, we received 5,747,281 electronic individual returns via MEF. BIT MEF filing season opened with the IRS on January 13th, 2026. Through the MEF process, we accept IL-1120s, IL-1120STs, IL-1065s, and IL-1041s, along with their supporting schedules and standalone payments. Each season, we go through a process to approve software vendors to ensure that they meet Illinois' MEF standards. This year, there are 18 vendors, although some of those vendors create multiple products, so there are more than 18 products available. So far this season, we have received 118,059 returns and 5,993 standalone payments via BIT MEF. On the BIT side, many of those returns are still from prior years. When an MEF return is submitted, it is either accepted or processed or rejected based off the business rules. We do this in order to make certain that the returns that we receive have as little delay as possible getting implemented, and so that the taxpayers do not have to be notified of concerns. This year for BIT so far, our rejection rate is 1.61%. And for BIT MEF, the two issues we're seeing the most of is we have some business reps that are forgetting to add their phone number to their return, which is something that is mandated. And we have had quite a few problems with people miscalculating the distributable amount of their income or losses on their BIT returns. For IIT MEF, the filing season opened with the IRS on January 26th, 2026. Through IIT MEF, we accept the IL-1040 and IL-1040X returns and their supporting schedules. For IIT, we had 32 approved vendors total, and of those 32, 24 will also be offering the amended option for the IL-1040X. Since the start of the season, we have accepted 2,041,070 returns so far. However, unlike BIT, this number represents just for the 2025 tax year. However, through MEF, we do accept prior year returns for 2023 and 2024. The overall rejection rate so far for IIT MEF is 11.97%. The primary reason for these rejections are shared secrets. Shared secrets are the electronic signature used for online returns by places like H&R Block or TurboTax. The use of incorrect shared secrets by taxpayers is a consistent concern. Every year, that accounts for about 90% of our rejections. So if you have a taxpayer in your office, please, or if you're doing it online, please make certain that you submit the correct information. So far, we've had a successful start for the MEF season. The numbers look strong, and we're hoping to those items continue.